Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan cannot consider the option of Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's Drogba. Oh, good-looking ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break? Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's played into space. Not the most accurate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. And claimed it back swiftly. Drogba. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they win it back again.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Robertson.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Koller. Matthäus. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, delightful ball. Elbert proves just a little bit too strong. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Kaka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's clever. Collar gets into a good position. Great hit!
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Neymar. And the shot! And it's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That was a given. It always was.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
They've got a corner here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Robertson. Well, that has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Foden. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at. Chance! And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7 será sustituido.
And the second half gets underway. And he's intervened well there. No way through there.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he is not giving anything away. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Ribéry. Bale. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Araujo calmly anticipates. That's gone for a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Inter Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ribery was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Ribery. Robertson couldn't squeeze it through. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Drogba.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mateus. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's headed upfield. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ribery. And through to the goalkeeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. That'll be a throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Interesting ball. And it's Ribery. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini. Hullet.
Hullet really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bale is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Robertson is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Neymar. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's gone forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Messi. Neymar. Rijkaard cuts it out.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super find. Hazard. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Drogba. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Ribéry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan are going up, and now they can dream. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las